HQ, Agent Liev here. Clean slate protocol underway.
Copy that, Agent Liev. Green light. Extraction point confirmed.
I'm proceeding with the mission. Over.
Yeah, it's literally the competitor Umbrella Corp out there.
Mm-hmm.
Books.
Yep.
Gotta get me some fucking books. Oh, there is stuff down here.
Samuel Metcalf. General Practitioner. Metcalf. That just seems familiar.
It does sound familiar.
I mean, it's not an uncommon name.
Okay.
So two totally different paths. Although the one on the left looked very important.
Mm-hmm.
With that, like, big drop.
Man, Red Shirt Lady's tough. Every time I fought her, it seems like she has a lot of health.
You have extra shells with you or nah?
I have extra shotgun shells,
Okay.
yeah.
At a glance, I'm not noticing the difference between the handgun bullets and shells. I do
they're both
recognize
red,
the
so-
difference of the the art on them, but like I keep like glossing over.
Yeah.
Ioma Corp.
Oyama Corp. Snake Plissken escape from here.
He escaped from here twice.
Yeah.
Ion Keensight again.
954.
More ancient Keensight. When's Hexacore come into play? Alright, let's see. Alright, railways couldn't make it into town because of all the forest. It took decades since the road that connected the town to the few surrounding communities. Immersed in the Idaho forest via the Hunter Road. Completed in September 1920. It was completed with the spending. So they built a road, I guess. Spending divided between the U.S. government, the state of Idaho, and the community of Keensight. Now in need of a way of communication with the outside to increase trade. But now feeds over 10,000 inhabitants. It can no longer be supported only by naval displacements along the Bear River. It is at the turn of the 30s that Keensight lives a short but intense exploit with the Vermilion Forest that is declared State National Park, with all the resulting economic and tourist benefits, with a town that is chosen as one of the focal points for the tourism of steamboats that descend and go up the river, offering breathtaking scenery to tourists and to the magnet of these services such Stuart T. Ullman, who fall in love with them and who will also decide to create his extravagant villa and branch of the company in city. This text is a little strange. And as a commercial naval junction due to its strategic position for river trade between Canada and the northern United States. With its 17,000 inhabitants.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. Hi, buddy. Yeah, punch him to the ground. Oh, shit. I knew this way was rough.
Shit got real fucking fast.
With its 17,000 inhabitants, in a few years, Keensight is awarded as the second largest city of America under the 25,000 inhabitants, with the highest standard of living in the nation. The technical history details are a little sloppy written in this part, but you get the idea. I think they made it under like the limit 25,000 population, but it just says. Yep. Good standard of living here in the 30s. Get down! You have boils to grow, son. Just quickly put them in that other mag. Down, boy! Down, I say! How many more times do I have to shoot you in the ass? Let me change magazines, sir.
Oh, man.
It's funny because they have to stay down for like a minute before they repop. Oh, did that last two
I
shots?
think that finished him off.
Yeah, there's a pool forming under his head.
Good. Oh, man.
All
I
right.
blew through like half of my fucking shotgun ammo. Oh.
And your last ditch mag.
Yeah.
Until further notice.
Pretty much.
Just gonna try to pass this guy. Makes
Yep.
sense. I'm running low.
Oh, good. Some ammo. Special slug. Nice.
You gonna wake up, sir?
M. Horvath.
Another tag. Bear River. A plaque of the Bear River path that spans across the street. Slay State. Straight? Is that what I said? That is... hunting. Shipping gold... Oh, you can rotate this. There's a puzzle. Apple harvesting.
Well, it's either... I guess it's shipping, because it mentioned across the state, so... I guess. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it has to do with the Bear River thing. They do fishing here. There's the Oregon Trail. But I don't... There might be multiple dials, too. There might be plaques elsewhere.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah, there's one on the other side. It might just be whatever the stuff's associated with.
The deer.
Oh, it's probably just the trait most associated with each thing. So hunting, yeah. Hunting, fishing, etc. An old map of Keensight with a highlighted section initially called Fort Vermilion, which is also red.
Whoa. Spencer Crackhorn, 1829 to 1887.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna give a listen here. Okay, I think they might pause while you're reading things. I don't hear that zombie anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The founder of Keensight, he fell in love with his city since
Here's the
he
even
laid
more
the first stone
summarized version of what we read
Yeah.
in the big things.
till the moment he handed it over to his successors. We celebrate. Yeah, the moment he handed it over, he was like, "I don't love the city anymore. Fuck all these people." We celebrate
because he was dying of old age. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, sure. I like your version better.
We celebrate for the reasons that a rich vein of gold was discovered by our ancestors in the riverbed to the west. Our passionate wildlife hunters in the north have made us the finest merchants and of hides and skins in the state. The sweet, sweet cider of our big, juicy apples is produced and collected from the rich crops east of the city. A wealth of tourism and trade due to the shipping routes of ferry in the south. His spirit will echo through eternity in this valley, which has served at the heart of our community. Okay.
Okay, so it's probably not the trades associated with the landmarks, just their literal direction
directions. Okay.
based on that, since it's in all
Yep.
caps. So there's a dial,
Oh, that guy died.
and this is... I don't know what direction. There's a thing.
North was shipping, I believe. I think.
I just don't know if this is north or not. There's a plaque over there that will hopefully clear it up. Northern troops, so probably north, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the fort, so...
And
Bear River's to the east, I think.
this is the east, which I think was supposed to be fishing. I think. Let me double check.
West gold, hunters north,
Yeah, Hunter's north.
east apples,
West is gold, east is apples.
south ferry. So shipping probably, but what's the Bear River plaque say? So weirdly apples, I think, but I'm just not sure if this is associated with the east. Oh no, it just says it spans across the state.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess whatever. Figure it out.
And south was what again?
The ferry. So shipping, I think. Gold to the west. Oh, north, east, west, south. Yep. This is just the compass is this map here.
Gold was west, hunters is north.
Yep.
East is apples, south is ferry.
Yep.
Yeah.
So west is gold.
Yeah, I gotta go
Right
do
over
gold. And then this should be done.
Is the north one correct?
I might have put to shipping instead of hunters. Oh,
Also this.
HB 465.
It's the last one, I think, at least for right now. For I am keen sight 465. Only a few years later, in 1939, the recession began. Tourism is falling sharply. With the mysterious death of Dr. Ullman, the steamboats are abandoned. And due to the innovative system of air and rail transport, the river shipping trade is slowly coming to an end. In 1944, as if this were not enough, World War II, of course, the community of the small town is emptied of its men, almost at risk of disappearing altogether. Keene Sight now seems destined to become a ghost town. Unpredictably, however, in support and rebirth of small towns that are paying heavily in numeric terms and resources, the entry into the War of the United States, the government has a national program called Sweet Home Program.
The Sweet Home Program?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
I
reference.
I don't think that's a real program. I'll have to look that up. I think that's just a reference to Sweet Home.
Yeah.
For the reinvigoration, often barbaric, of the most affected communities. What? Often barbaric? Alright, whatever. With the construction of new structures that support the population of the smaller population centers close to disappearance. After a very targeted selection, Keene Sight is chosen as one of these 8. And in a few months, the town returns to populate again and to produce thanks to the commissioning, through barbarous and forced expansion, of numerous plants for the production of timber and coal. I see what they mean. Basically forced into production. Others for the treatment of fish, an underground freight transport system that transports goods from the riverbank to the more developed area of the town, a state-of-the-art hospital. The major work, however, the daughter of a huge and expensive work of construction engineering, was the inauguration in record time of a huge dam that blocks the Bear River and generates the Maple Lake Artificial Basin, destined to produce incalculable quantities of energy. It offered many jobs, as well as integrating perfectly with what would have been a source of pride and origin of the name Keene Sight, the unique natural landscape that we will never tire of appreciating every single day lived in our small, extraordinary town. Shortly thereafter, thanks mainly to the substantial financial support of Hexacore Biogenetics and the government, a power plant, a drinking water treatment facility, and works will begin on a further link road between Keene Sight and Canada, the Horizon Falls Trail, which passes right over the Lair Dam, crossing the river, and then enters the forest. The road, however, has never been completed due to a lack of funds from the government and, above all, the substantial indifference on the part of Canada to connect to a communication route so isolated and dispersed in the forest, translatable into one huge economic effort and uncertain return. So it wasn't that simple, was it?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. I assumed it was probably... I wonder if my first guess was right, unless that's what you just did. Or there's like a lever to pull or some shit that we're not seeing after you've placed everything.
You're right. It might be some kind of fucking lever or something. Maybe I should switch them back.
Also, did you check the other route to a dead end? Or
No. I
okay.
came back because I looked at the map and I noticed that this was a dead end.
Oh, okay. Or maybe this affects something elsewhere, possibly? I don't know. Because if this compass rose is right, and all we need to match them is we were right the first time, arguably.
Yeah, because this would be gold.
West gold.
And then east was apples.
Apples, yeah.
Okay.
So my first guess was just matching the plaque with the associated industry. So like fishing at the river, hunting at the deer, etc. But this hint seems to be otherwise.
Seems
so.
to be directional, yeah. You know what? It could be really weird, and it could be associated with the direction that this is pointing in relation to this.
Maybe.
Because then it would be exactly backwards. This would be hunting, which would also match the plaque.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
And this, I think, would be gold, which would match being in the river. Because you pan for gold in the river.
Yeah, that too. The roses are basically backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And this is just a fort.
Well, the opposite side of gold digging was apple harvesting.
Yeah.
Wood cutting never came up in the...
Yep. Nobody's ever mentioned wood cutting. And this is pointed to the... Oh no,
Fairy.
this is also pointed north. But whatever. Also, nothing happened. Alright, I'm done. Just look it up.
You're assuming there is it to look up.
There'll probably be a Steam guide, an achievement guide at the very least.
Okay, Okay. I'll give you a hint, and we'll see if we can figure it out based on the one correct answer. Which one do you want the answer for first?
I don't know. This one, I guess.
Alright, which one is this?
I don't know. It's the one in
Turtle
front of-
crackhorn?
Yeah.
Apple harvesting.
It's fucking apple harvesting.
Yes.
Why the fuck is this one apple
I
harvesting?
don't know. I was hoping you might be able to figure out where our associations are going wrong based on that. We are using the right categories, though.
Mm-hmm.
It is hunting, gold digging, shipping, and apples.
Okay. Just tell me all the right answers.
Okay.
I don't fucking understand.
Alright, which was this? The Bear
Bear
River?
River.
Shipping.
Okay. That's the one we guessed in the first place. Alright. Deer.
Gold digging.
What the fuck?
I don't know, I'm not getting it either off the top of my head, but, Fort Vermilion is the, hunting. Yeah.
Hunting?
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Maybe we're missing something environmental, like maybe this crackhorn's there on the thing? I don't know. You need to... So that, I think, is an egress. You're gonna want to check out that other route first.
Oh, this is progress?
I think that's progress, yeah.
We sure?
Pretty sure, because it sounds like a new area.
Okay. It does seem like progress.
Well, it's an entrance to the sewers. So
Yeah.
it sounds like it's a brand new area. And
Sewers
this is,
usually a level, so...
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I think I did take this to a dead end then.
Oh, okay. You did finish
Oh,
it
wait.
off?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Ammo.
Mix beta.
And that's it. It
It's
looks like.
already mixed, which means I can't unmix it, so it's worthless. I can just use it. Okay, what are my items looking like? They're fine. I can just continue on. Yeah, I don't understand that puzzle at all. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the community thing. It might be bugged, actually. That the answer's wrong or the translation was fucked or something. The inscription says, use this combination. It will not work. After 1 hour of this, I really got tired and Googled it. This doesn't make any sense. No bug. You have to first understand where is the north in the area, following the info from the metal map, and later just follow the other instructions about southeast and west.
That's not true, though. We knew what north was. I looked at the map.
From the point that you recognize. I think it's meant to be something to distract you from the real solution rather than a bug. The map in the plaque tells you that the fort is north, so all I have to do is check the pictures near the combinations. The picture with the fort is the north.
That's...
I see. Fort
fucked.
Vermilion itself. I was confused because I was thinking the Colonel Crack Horde was really just a zoomed-in thing.
The path to the crash site remains long and hazardous. After surviving the unspeakable horrors of downtown Keensite, Raven knows his best way out and last hope for finding the Major lies in a dense network of maze-like tunnels that comprise the city's water system. Yet the captain can only pray that the underground is not crawling with the same ungodly monsters that plague the streets above. Doesn't water dissolve them?
So the problem is because so I get the logic behind it. But when you have a big display of the town that's on a compass rose, it's typically aligned to the actual compass rose of the real town that it's in, which is like a common thing in America when they have a display like that.
Yeah.
So we're just going to assume that the north they're showing us is also our north.
I used my horrible common sense, which fucked me.
And not that we would look for Fort Vermilion, because it is highlighted in red, so that was probably our hint to like use the plaque instead as our basis for what north was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Instead of the big fucking compass. Letter to Doug. You'll be damned to hell, Doug McCready. If I wanted to spend the rest of my life alone, I would have married a night watchman or doctor or firefighter, but no, I just had to get hitched to a fucking loser.
Oh, man,
A sewage worker of all things. Are you and your boyfriends really so pathetic that you can't fix a leaky pipe? You haven't been home in a week, often instead to parade around in that stinky hole. I bet the kids can't even remember your face.
She's fucking tearing into him.
Father of the Year material is what you are. I bet I could convince them that the plumber is their real dad. Maybe I should call him up and have him fix some of my plumbing. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if you've been living it up with some little skank. Oh, you'd be wise to borrow the money from one of your stupid friends and get your ass home right now, or else you can stay in that fucking dungeon. Better yet, maybe you'll find a giant crocodile down there and that actually wants a piece of your fat ass. With love, something I used to know, Annette. Fucking Christ. He's only been gone a week, lady.
Well, he's a melted skeleton now.
Yeah, she probably is
too.
too.
Not one of his boyfriends. Fucking Annette, of course.
Yeah, because, you know, Birkin's wife.
Yeah.